At exactly 2:17 a.m., a Toyota Hilux pickup truck rolled 6 feet across a dirt road in Helmand, Afghanistan. No radio, no chatter, no headlights, just one thing. A heat signature captured in the eye of thermal camera of Maven. And then...
Target locked. Toyota Hilux. Heading east. Grid. 31 degrees. 35 minutes north. 64 degrees. 22 minutes east. Threat level. 95%. Weapons ID. AK-103. RPG-7. Drone. MQ-9 Reaper. Missile. Hellfire Romeo. Armed. Engaging in 3, 2.
Project Maven, the coded eye. Location, Pentagon. Year 2017. A sterile, unlisted briefing room. No journalists, no live streams. Just 4-star generals, whiteboards, classified drone logs, and a problem. The U.S. military drowning in drone footage. Over 2 million hours of aerial surveillance, unmanned eyes in the sky scanning dusty roads, crowded bazaars, broken buildings. Too much footage and not enough human analysts. Targets were missed, time was wasted, and mistakes were made. The solution? Let the machine watch. Let the machine decide. And so, after months of wild and structured thinking and planning in secret rooms of headquarters of military, a task force was born. Algorithmic Warfare Cross-Functional Team, codename Project Maven. Three top heads, one protocol. Robert O'Rourke, Deputy Secretary of Defense, Marine Corps artilleryman turned strategic futurist. He didn't care about boots on ground. He cared about algorithms in command. Pushed the third offset strategy. Use AI to outpace China and Russia. Not with guns, but with logic engines. He greenlit the formation of a secret cross-functional team. Maven was his idea of a digital war god. Lieutenant General Jack Shanahan, Air Force General, first to deploy AI on mission-ready strike decisions. He wasn't running a project. He was forging a neural weapon. Data is the new ammunition. His quote, his doctrine, turned a few drone pilots and data scientists into an AI assault unit. Direct, fast, no layers, no bureaucrats. If the AI could detect faster than a human, it got deployed. Period. He later headed JIKE, scaled AI to every defense arm. And Colonel Drew Kukor. He was the bridge, a military man who could speak fluent Python and Pentagon. Led the first actual implementation of Vision AI into drone operations. Oversaw data labeling pipelines. Interfaced with Google engineers under NDA. Personally directed training of neural networks on warzone footage from Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan. He didn't theorize, he executed. Coming to Maven. It wasn't born knowing anything. It had to learn from scratch. So the Pentagon fed it. Thousands and thousands of hours of footage from Syria, Afghanistan, Iraq. Infrared captures, movement logs, ground recon, labeled clips of convoys, gatherings, attacks, funerals. It learned the difference between a standing man versus a kneeling man, a car speeding up versus a car ready to explode, a wedding versus a militant assembly. It didn't see humans. It saw probabilities. Before AI, you saw the threat, then responded. After Maven, you saw the patterns and acted before the threat became one. Real example at 2:37 p.m. in Raqqa, Syria. 3 motorcycles appeared near a breadline. Pattern matched to 14 previous VBIED, vehicle-borne IED, attacks. The system flagged them. A kill recommendation was sent to the operations center. But here's the twist. No human reviewed that footage fast enough. The strike window closed, not because the AI was wrong, but because humans were too slow. That's when commanders realized something. If we want faster war, the human has to move aside. And Maven moved in. Target recognition wasn't controversial. Even kill recommendations were quietly accepted. But when Maven started replacing analysts, and those analysts were no longer needed, that's when the first ethical alarms rang. And when the AI got it wrong. A civilian convoy mistaken for insurgents. A funeral labeled as a high-risk gathering, but nothing was published. No apology tweets, just silence, and the next dataset. Location, Mountain View, California. Year, early 2018. While soldiers were watching kill feeds in Iraq, engineers at Google were tweaking code. Yes, Google. The same company that tells you the weather, your route home, or how to spell chrysanthemum, was writing military-grade AI. Internal label, Project Maven support. Team, Vision AI specialist from Google Brain plus cloud teams. Job, help the Pentagon teach machines to see. Not just image recognition, war target vision models. The same algorithm that spots dogs and balloons in your photo albums was now tuned to tag men with AKs, convoys in shadows, and threat clusters in wedding crowds. Everything was kept stealth. Everything was camouflaged. The code wasn't labeled kill, it wasn't labeled war, but the pattern was too clear. A few engineers inside Google started connecting dots. They discovered they weren't just optimizing cloud vision APIs, they were feeding war machines, and they snapped. March 2018. A group of 12 Google employees drafts a protest letter. Within weeks, over 4,000 Google workers signed it. Title of the internal revolt, Google should not be in the business of war. Quote from the letter, "We cannot outsource the moral responsibility of our technologies to the military. Building this technology is fundamentally unethical."
The letter leaks. Tech press erupts. Twitter catches fire. Some headlines from 2018. Google employees revolt over Pentagon contract. NYT. Is Google quietly building Skynet? Vice. Google AI for drones. Inside Project Maven. Wired. Twitter noise. Silicon Valley is the new defense contractor. We signed up to build search engines, not kill engines. First, they read our emails. Now they read heat signatures.